city, but in our nation, this is the #1 prostitution and human trafficking area in the nation. But if you walk around today, what do you see? And don't talk to us, talk to the residents and the business owners, and that's a powerful thing, but we'll keep looking at the displacement, okay? Hope that answers it. Thank you. Everything, all of the above, but again, my commander, let me give him his credit in him and his troops. This is not a plan. Now, the mayor, and he was very humble. The mayor stays up late just like I do. We have a lot of late conversations. And he like, look, hey, let's do something about that. I'm giving you this funding, and y'all got to do something about it. And we did. So I want to give him credit for stepping up as the mayor, but it goes down to the divisional level, the men and women on the front lines, and I'm so proud of them. And looking at it from an environmental design, fighting crime, blocking off those streets, and not looking at how many arrests we make, but the effectiveness of it, you know. So it's a lot, and you can talk sidebar and talk to our commander. I want him to get some credit. I want his family to see him up here. Mayor, you was bringing somebody else up.
I mean, Councilman probably represents the whole area, so he can tell you whether or not he's seen it pop up someplace else.
So that's a good question. We have not received many calls regarding other hot spots in the area. Will there be 1 or 2 people here and there? Of course. But have we seen any other hot spots in all of District J, which is primarily Southwest Houston? We have not seen anything that comes close to what we saw here on Bissonnette. So the displacement has not been an issue, and as Chief Fenner says, HPD will continue to look into it.
Yes, ma'am.
You said you authorized $5 million to HPD. Is that exclusively going to be used for Bissonnette, and how long is that expected to last?
I can't say it's going to be exclusively used, but what I will say, whatever they need to maintain and to keep this area, how can I put what's the word for it? Going in the right direction, they will have that support, that financial support from the city. So we took a look at what was needed to for this Bissonnette initiative, as well as for some other initiatives in the city. And Chief Fenner ended up telling me he needed, after looking at everything, he needed $5 million more. Well, he got the $5 million. And what he indicated is that $5 million was sufficient to go to the end of the year. Okay? But let me just say this very, very clearly. Whatever is needed to keep this area safe and to deal with any pop-up that may occur, as well as dealing with our fight against violent crime as well as nonviolent, they will have what they need from this administration. They'll have what they need. So if $5 million is not sufficient, you know, we're prepared to do what we need to do. Okay? What was that? Oh, Commissioner. Oh, Commander Hardy?
Yes.
Let me get, yeah, Chief Fenner's giving him his news. We want to go. Thank you very much. I would give you the mayor's coin, but I don't have it on me. So, but
Thank you, Mayor. And thank you, Chief Fenner, and all the leadership that's up here. A lot of folks have given me a lot of credit for the work that's gone on out here, and I've just got to say, I have an incredible team at Westside. We have an incredible team at Vice Division, and this wasn't me. This was all of the team coming together and looking creatively at solutions that could bring some resolution to the people in this area. We know that this has been a blight for a very long time, and we are very much committed to bringing you some relief. We've done initiatives in the past. We've made tons of arrests, and despite all of those arrests, they hadn't had the outcome that we desired. So looking at this a little bit differently, instead of from an enforcement lens, but what can we do holistically to bring some relief to the area? Closing off these streets has had a tremendous impact, and that's how we're measuring our success, is by the lack of activity you see here on Bissonnette. So thank you to all the stakeholders, everybody here. We couldn't do it without your support. Thank you so much.
And he has a radio voice. Good job. I'm proud of you, man.
Anything else? Look, as a native Houstonian and someone who will be leaving in about 4 months, I mean, I grew up, hearing about the Bissonnette Strip. And I've talked to people who did a movie on the Bissonnette Strip. So this area has been plagued with it, as Chief Finner said, nationally. And as you all have known, the county and others have literally picked up prostitutes in the area and a whole lot of stuff. And nothing seemed to have made a meaningful difference until now. And we're not talking about 1 week or 1 month or 2 months. Now we're talking about months. And it has made a measurable difference. And so I do have to give all the stakeholders, but I want to say to Chief Finner, thank you very much. We talked about it, and you came through with your entire team, but I want to give HPD the credit that they rightfully deserve on this, okay? And then all the other partners, we are stepping up, and I know Councilman Pollard is having a big cleanup tomorrow and stuff. So we just have to, everybody continue to do their part. So I'm elated, I'm happy about it, but the key will be on December 31st of 2023, whether or not we can stand before you and say the same thing today, the same thing then that we are saying today, and the pledge that I'm making, we will say the same thing then that we are saying today. And we're prepared to back it up and give all of the stakeholders what they need to maintain the effort. So having said all that, thank you all so much. Enjoy your Friday, and go Dynamos on the September 27th. What's that? Oh, about the RNC. Yes. Well, I've been holding the news for a while, Look, I'm elated that the RNC is coming to the city of Houston. I think the last time the RNC was in the city of Houston, I want to say it was in 1992. I think it was in 1992. So it's been now 30 years. And this time, what the RNC decided to do is that they would make their decision sooner for 2028. They came, the committee came to the city. We talked to them and answered all of their questions, talked about the fact that the city of Houston is well known in handling big events. And I think they were impressed by I know they were impressed by what they saw. And the conversations were very positive. And, today, this morning, in Milwaukee, they announced that the 2028 Republican National Convention will be in the city of Houston. It keeps us center focused at the front. So just imagine, the FIFA World Cup comes in 2026. The RNC comes in 2028. And the university championships, college championships, are coming in January of 24. Now, I'm going to extend my term just for about 60 days. I tell you, I have to bring it, and I can't be. The new mayor will take over just as soon as the college championships leave. But, I'm excited. It speaks well to the city of Houston and our reputation for being able to host major events and to have a major political party convention, regardless of what you think. Okay, I'm a Democrat, so it doesn't matter to me. The fact is that there will be plenty of people coming from all over, and media coming from all over the world that will be in the city of Houston in 2028, and so I'm excited about the news. Okay, thank you all so very much.